Okay, y'all, so we got done with that one, man. It took a lot longer. We're talking about, I mean, I can remember when I used to do that job right there, I would do that job in 2 hours by myself. No problem. I mean, I don't know what, Zach gets a little OCD on stuff, man, where he's going way too much, you know, it's good if you're getting paid for it, but it ain't good when I go to the customer and I tell him, well, it took us, you know, one man 4 hours and another man's 2 hours to do the job. 6 hours, that's a whole day, you know. And if I went to him, if I was charging $50 an hour and I went to him and told him $300 for that, I mean, that's expensive, dude. I mean, a lot for the amount of work. It's not that much. It just, I don't know, man. It just took a long time, dude. A long time. And it ain't because ain't nobody working. Everybody's working. They ain't working smart. Just not working smart. You know, Zach seemed to think that we cut them and then blow them back up into bed. And I told him this morning, I'm gonna be over there to help you finish up with the mower and the bagger. And there's a reason why I got the mower and the bagger. You know, I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm like, man, dude, what in the world could possibly take 4 hours over there? It's like doing everything 2 times. And he did, pretty much. On the cleanup, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, the job doesn't pay that much. I mean, to do those bushes, it's hard to charge more than, you know, $175. I mean, damn, there's only, I mean, hell, I can tell you how many bushes there are. You know, it's just not that much work. And there's a whole slew of them going across the back of the house that ain't there no more. So we'd have to touch none of them. I don't know, dude. It just doesn't seem like, I think what Zach's doing is he's critiquing too much with the little stuff, you know, you know, and that's okay if you're getting paid for it, but we're not getting paid like that, you know. This is like, you know, stick and move, man. I mean, 4 hours is not my definition of stick and move. And see, I'm not going to make any money on that job, you know. I'm not. Hell, I spent an hour and a half over there myself. It's just, I mean, there just ain't no money over there for me. Not doing it that slow. Zach should have been able to do that whole job by himself without me being there at the bushes. Without me even being there in 2 hours. From start to finish. But if you don't work smart and you're steady doing things 2 and 3 times, you're never going to make good time. And see, I don't notice that stuff until I'm on a job with him. You know, I'm like, dude, it's like, I don't know, man. It just seems like he's getting OCD about the bushes over there. And, you know, OCD's okay if we're getting paid OCD money. But we ain't. We getting paid just hit them and move money. And then when I told him, I said, hey man, blow everything out so I can, you know, start cleaning up. You know why? You know, if you'll blow this out, then I'll clean up. And I look up and he's blowing everything back into the thing. And there's big mountains of debris all up against the house and stuff. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? Why are you blowing? I always blow it back in. No, but we don't. That's not true. That's not a fact. We always blow it out. And then I mulch it up into the yard or bag it. And then we blow what's left back in there. We don't just cut them and blow them up in the bed. There's mulch in there. So then when he gets in there with the big backpack blower, he's not finessing the blower. He's blowing hardcore, and well, it's blowing the mulch and everything out. I mean, there's dirt. And I'm like, dude, you're blowing dirt and everything. And he lifted his glasses up and looked, oh yeah. You know, I'm like, you're creating sometimes, and I ain't talking about just that, sometimes you can create a lot more work running the blower where it appears like you're working because the blower's running and But sometimes it creates more of a mess than what it would if it had a freaking rake, you know? Especially if you're not thinking about what you're doing. You got to be thinking about what you're doing out here. And it just kills me that guys don't think about what they're doing. They just, you know, yeah, I cleaned all that up, and I looked down there on the bottom side, and he done blowed everything that he could. He blew it right up against the air conditioner of the house. There's shit all over the air conditioner and everything. And I'm like, you haven't cleaned this up. You know, so I had to get the little blower and blow it all out. He's blowing it back in the bed when the woods are literally 10 foot from the bed. He's blowing that way toward the house when the wood line is right here. You know, I mean, why would you blow them back up in the bed when you can blow them in the woods right here? In a mulch bed. I mean, I don't know, dude. I was getting a little frustrated over there because I'm trying to pay him good money. I'm trying to keep him busy, but you're dragging the hell out of me with that kind of shit, dude. It's dragging me. You know? I'm trying to pay extra money and all this, and I look up and he's doing things. I mean, he's literally doing everything 2 times. Literally. For real. I don't live in a do thing 2 times world. I don't. And when I'm paying guys that work for me and they want to do things 2 and 3 times, the same thing, same equipment, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. And see, he can't really say a lot because I've done that job. I've been doing that same bush job, the same exact one. Ain't nothing changed since 2010. And the first shit, hell, all the way from 2010 to 2019 or so, I was doing them by myself, no problem. No, I mean, I go around them bushes and I can do them in 2 hours flat from start to finish. Clean up and everything. But I'm thinking about what I'm doing while I'm doing it. I don't put the backpack blower on my back and blow a piece and then take it off and then blow another piece. You know, I don't do all that. I do the bushes and I come back and I clean up. And I'm like, and he does a great job, but you're working too damn hard and not working smart. I want to work smart, man. I like to work smart, man. And here it is, 1 o'clock, man, and we got 2 more to do, dude. I mean, and he's working his ass off, man. You ain't got to work like that. You work smart, you ain't got to ever work hard. Never. Not doing this kind of stuff, man, leaves and stuff. It's a beautiful day. There's no reason to work twice as hard as you would have to, man. Just no, I mean, I just wonder what Zach's thinking about when he's trimming bushes and doing the blowing. I don't know what in the world made him think that we just blow it back up in there. He said, I always just blow it back up in there. But we don't. We don't. I never. Not the bulk of everything. We usually blow it out. I take a mower with me. I mean, it's the same process every time. I've never just blown everything back up in the bed. Never. Never. Not on that job. He spent 10 minutes blowing, only to have to get in there and spend 10 or 15 more minutes blowing it out. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there waiting on him to blow it out so I can bag it with the bagger. You know, pick up the bulk of the stuff. And then you got to go back and blow it again. Whatever dust is left that the mower don't pick up, you blow that back up in there. Not big hunks of freaking shit you just cut off. It's terrible. I mean, there's no way I'll leave it like that. It's got to be fast and quality at the same time. They can look really, you know, you can trim bushes and they can look immaculate, right? But if you don't clean up right, that negates all of that. It does. See, I done got irritated as hell now. I don't even want to do anything else. I'm ready to go home. Fuck this. You know. But I done promised we should be wrapping up the day right now. The day. Literally. And we still got at least an hour and a half of work to do, at least. I thought we was gonna have a real quick, easy, short day, a beautiful day. I didn't know that we'd be out here to 3 o'clock. Fuck, man. I'm irritated as hell, dude. See, and if I hadn't been over there, then all that stuff would have been piled up in them beds. And, you know, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. People gonna be sitting on their front porch and they're gonna see a mountain of cut debris. Did a beautiful job on the bushes. I mean, dude, the bushes look fabulous. I mean, I don't know if they've ever looked any better. He did a great job on that. Great. But you got to accentuate the great job by finishing. You know, you got to finish. And when he told me that we always just blow it back up in there, I was dumbfounded, because I'm like, never that I know of. I always take a mower over there and mulch it up and push it to the wood line if I don't do anything else. Never do we just blow the whole pieces back up in the damn bushes, man. Never. Making nothing on that job, dude. Nothing. We got 6 man hours over there, y'all. 6. 5.5, 6 man hours over there. And usually I charge him $100 for the edge, and then, like, you know, $175, $200 for the bushes. It's never taken that long, not ever. I've never ever taken that long. And that falls on me, man, for not, you know, I guess for not showing him right, or I don't know, man. I don't know. But the bushes look good. It's a great job. You know, the trimming was great, man. I mean, I even told Zach, I said, dude, they look better than ever, man. I don't know that I ever seen them look that good. He's like, hell yeah. But then when it come time to clean up, he did, yeah, a whole nother ball game. That's just sabotage your own good work, really. You know, if I hadn't been there to help him clean up, I bet I would have got a call from them. They would have called me. It was bad, and he cut so much off, and he cut a lot of. He did good. You know, but we got to clean up, man, and doing bushes. The most important thing is cleaning up. And to think about it, to Zach's defense, every job is a little bit different. And it's hard to remember what you did on this one versus what you do on that one versus what you did on this one. You know, I get it. It is. You know, but you got to pay attention. You know, we only do them bushes about 2 or 3 times a year. You know, and Zach's done them, I know, at least 10 times, at least. Catch hell getting $300 out of him for that. I'm gonna catch hell. I mean, and $300 is low for 6 hours. That's low, man. So, but that negates the $100 for the edge, right? And I'm not saying that Zach's not working or nothing. I don't want y'all to think that, man. I'm not saying that. He is working. He's working good. Just gotta work smart, man. Just got to. Or work smarter. I'm so freaking irritated, man. And it ain't, you know, the grand scheme of life, y'all, you know, it ain't a big deal, right? But I just get irritated when I you know, I put so much effort in trying to be efficient and trying to, you know, doing a lot of things behind the scenes to try to make us even more efficient. And then, you know, we get on a job like that where it's an 1.5 to 2 hour job tops, and we're over there for 6 man hours. We're not making money at that. I cannot charge him for 6 man hours for that. No way. I mean, 6 man hours, you know, I mean, $50 an hour per man. I won't even be able to charge that. I won't be able to get $300. I can't hardly charge him $300 for that, man. Hell no. Hell to the no, y'all. But I know we're going to get over here, and it's going to be the same type shit where he's going to be doing something backwards because he ain't thinking about what he's doing with the blower. It's almost better for me just to blow these yards, you know, and let him be on the mower. Because I don't do things twice. Never. If I do, it's an anomaly. Because why is that, y'all? Because, well, number one, I got to pay. And number two, I'm thinking about exactly what I'm doing while I'm doing it. You know, I don't let my physical ability overcome anything. I don't want it to. See, Zach's physical ability, he can overcome a lot more than I would want to. But if you're going, you know, be in business and you're going to work for somebody and you're not getting paid, you know, hardcore by the hour, and you're getting paid by the workload or whatever, then you want to work smart. And the only time you want to overcome working smart with your physical ability is when it's just absolutely necessary. Zach lives in that world, see? He overcomes everything with his physical ability. Gotta, you know, after a minute out here, years out here, you gotta start using your brain a little bit to make any more money. I want to make more money. I want him to make more money. We should be like, I mean, literally like knocking off about right now. We should be at the last one right now. And this is a solid hour over here on this one. See, I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna get the blower and I'm gonna start strategically blowing. Because I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not gonna just crank a blower up and blow whatever. I'm gonna be thinking about, okay, the mower can get this, the mower can't get that, the mower can't get this, the mower can't get that. You know? That's how I'm going to be thinking the whole time I got the blower on my back. Like right now, I ain't even got there and I'm already plotting on how to do it, where we can make good time. I bet Zach ain't thinking about that. Zach's thinking about what he going to do tonight. You know? It's all good, man, you know, and I love me some Zach, don't get me wrong. I'm just irritated, man, with dumb shit, man. And really, the way this one's looking, it looks like I could probably get a lot of this with a freaking lawnmower. Sure does. Don't look bad at all. Zach go back there and blow the back porch off. So this is my thinking right now. I'll do the front yard. I'll have Zach go to the back with a blower, blow the back off, blow the front porch off, blow the back porch off, and then he can cut that side pocket over there with the skag. And while he's doing all that, I'm gonna be able to get this front. And see, that's the plan. I'm thinking that as I pull up. I'm not just pulling up and saying, oh, let me get out here. And what am I gonna do? First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure there's gas in the blower. These are elementary things that we're dealing with. Gonna make sure there's gas in the blower. It's really just, it really ain't even worthy of discussing it with, you know, my time discussing this kind of thing, you know. But the way I'm seeing it, there's not enough leaves on the ground to really justify him spending a bunch of time blowing, because we can mulch them up. If there's a whole lot of leaves on the ground, then you blow them, you know. You don't have to get every little bitty leaf, but you just blow enough to where the mower can mulch up the rest. So simple, man. Peace out. All right, y'all, that's a wrap, man. It's 3 o'clock, so, you know, it's about When Zach's wrapping up the one in the neighborhood, yeah, it's been a long day for the money that we're making, you know. But you know, sometimes you just have days like that, you know. No rhyme or reason, it just be like that sometimes. So yeah.